Hello. This is the second part of this story. If you haven't seen the first one, we recommend you watch it first. I left the building completely broken. I felt very bad. This news just blew my mind. Kevin weaved his web for a long time and I let him do it. You could say I let him treat me like that. But I didn't think Kevin could do that. Yes, he was firm and confident in his aspirations. But I never thought that he would go over the heads. It was a betrayal for which I was not prepared at all. Kevin was practically part of the family, and then he was so mean to me. The rest of my days were very dark. Simon came up to me. "Jack, what's wrong?" Simon asked. "I didn't want this." Kevin fooled me. "In what sense?" Simon asked. I agreed with him that it was stupid to refuse such an offer. Kevin began to persuade me to support him on the board of directors. It was supposed to be a meeting where I was supposed to be pushed to make the right decision, to agree to the merger. Jack, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. I didn't think Kevin would behave so meanly and insidiously. Global Century offered him even more money, and it didn't matter to them whether the company was led by you or without you. He didn't expect to receive confirmation from you on the deal, so he decided to just take you out. Jack, I'm sorry. I only found out about this later, but now I don't know what to do. Kevin is in power and everything depends on him. Yes, Simon, and I warned you all not to play his games. He will simply sell the company with all of you put together. There is definitely nothing good for you to look forward to. He doesn't give a damn about the future of the company, just like the entire management team. He just decided to make a power move to break as much money as possible. That evening, I understood everything. This bastard planned everything in advance. It's my own fault for letting him get this far. Jack, what do we do now? Simon asked. I don't know. I have no way to influence him. Kevin quickly got to work and began to re-register everything for himself, close all transactions, and close my accounts. He is trying to deprive me of all resources as quickly as possible so that I cannot interfere with him and remain on the side of the road so that I lose everything and remain a lonely old man. Jack, you're Jack Brinston. I can't believe you're gonna give up like that. You should have a backup plan anyway. Jack, just say what you need. I really set you up because of my stupidity. But now I'm ready to help you. Alright, Simon. I'll think about what to do, and then I'll talk to you. I didn't want to back down, but I was no longer that young youth, ready for anything, for the sake of victory. I thought a lot about different things. Some thoughts pushed me to the realization that it might be enough to let others fight. They're all there now, like spiders in a jar, cutting each other's throats. But other thoughts did not allow me to retreat. This was the work of my whole life where my entire soul was invested. I couldn't just let everything take its course. But what could I do? The situation was out of control. All the cards were in Kevin's hands, and he would never voluntarily give up his plan. And then there's Carolina. She said she needed to rest alone, without me, to escape from everything. It was just unbelievable. At the most difficult moment, when I needed her support the most, she treacherously left me alone, blaming me for everything. It was the second blow to my back. Everyone started to turn away from me. Only the children tried to console me. They arrived as soon as they heard about the incident. Dad, how did this happen? Is this Kevin? Yes, David. But please don't interfere. Sandra, talk to your brother so he doesn't do something stupid. Dad, this is a nightmare. I can't believe Kevin did this. Okay, children, at least don't lose hope. You know how I don't like it. Don't worry about me, everything will be fine. After meeting with the children, I gained new strength. I had to protect my family from the consequences of what Kevin did. There were no leads at all, but I had an idea. I met with Simon. Hello, Jack. I knew you'd come up with something. Tell me, I'm listening. Hello, Simon. Yes, I have something in mind. Do you remember Henry? He used to provide us with excellent information about our enemies. Yes, Jack, his contacts are still available. Great. Call him and arrange a meeting with me. Got it, Jack? I agree. Perfect, then I'll wait. After a while, I received a call. Jack? Yes, who is this? This is Henry. I received your request. Let's meet at the roadside cafe near Richard Rose at 8 o'clock. Okay, deal. I drove to the cafe, braving the heavy rain, holding on to the collar of my coat, I went inside and saw Henry sitting at a table with a newspaper. Hello, Henry? Greetings, Jack. Please sit down and tell me. In general, are you aware of what is happening? What is happening in the company now? Yes, Jack, you know. In general, Kevin started a dangerous game. He now thinks he won, and he's practically right. But I can't just leave it all like that. I have to dig through this bastard's shit to find out his secrets. And you will help me with this. Okay, Jack, I like working with you. But be warned, this is a tricky business, and it won't come cheap for you. Don't worry about money. I still have funds. Here's a deposit for everything you need for this operation. Alright, Jack, I'll call you when there is a result. Agreed, Henry. I am waiting. Henry went to the exit, but I remained at the table to watch how everything was drowning outside the window in this huge downpour. I was determined and did not think that Henry would let me down. I had to restore justice no matter what. Henry showed up a couple of weeks later. Greetings, Jack? I have information. Let's meet at the same place. Got it, Henry. I came back to the same place. My premonitions were very bad. I was a little nervous about what I might see or hear now. And I didn't worry for nothing. Hi, Jack. The package is what you were looking for. But I warn you, it can be shocking. You're a tough guy, but I still want to warn you. Alright, Henry. Thank you. Here's the money, I said. Took the package and handed over the money in a bundle. After that, we parted ways. I got into the car and opened the package. What I saw blew my mind. The pictures were of my wife having sex with Kevin. I was shocked. There was also a memory card in the envelope, which I inserted into the laptop and saw this disgusting video. My wife was writhing on top of that bastard like a teenage whore. But what shocked me even more was their conversation. Caroline, why are you so worried? We did it right, Kevin said. I don't know, Kevin. Still, Jack. I was so afraid when I slipped him that psychotropic drug. Everything went according to plan. Caroline, I paid a lot of money for this remedy. Not a single analysis will show it. So don't worry, Jack is already old. He's not the man he used to be. Thanks to you, I was able to kick him out of his own company. I consider this a huge success. Soon your husband will be left with nothing and won't be able to do anything about it. Kevin reasoned smugly, sipping whiskey from a glass. I just want this whole thing to end quickly. You'll sell the damn company and give me my share so I won't be kept by that rich bastard anymore. I'm tired of living like this. Don't worry, Caroline. Everything will be exactly as we discussed. Jack will be left with nothing. His fate is sealed. He has only himself to blame for not wanting to participate in the merger. And he paid the price for it. You chose the side of the winner, so you won't regret it. Now let's have some fun, said the pervert as he undressed my wife. I didn't look any further. I had had enough. After this conversation, I almost lost consciousness. My wife decided to betray me quietly. It was hard to imagine and believe it. This was the man to whom I had dedicated my life. I was deeply in love with Carolina, and now, after so many years, I finally saw her true face. It was a cruel and disgusting truth, which I did not immediately realize. But taking the situation seriously, I decided to take revenge on those bastards. Soon, I will have an anniversary. I will be 60 years old. This is a significant and serious date. But after that, I will try to live without liars in my life. Carolina, you're back, finally, I said. Yes, Jack, don't be angry that I left you. It was my mistake. Now I am here and will take care of everything. Kevin must answer for what he did, Carolina said. Still, I said, looking into my wife's eyes, now filled with lies and fear, and then my birthday came. It was already evening, and a large number of people had gathered in my house. Tables were set both inside and outside on the terrace. Everyone thought that I would no longer have enough money for such a celebration. But I was resourceful and not stingy. This evening should be special, so I tried to make it so. Simon, come to me, I called. Yes, Jack, the celebration is simply amazing. Thank you, Simon. Look, I need you to bring Kevin here, I said. What? But how? Right now? I don't know if that's possible, after everything that's happened. Simon, you've already let me down once, but I'm not angry with you. Now I trust you again, and count on you. I don't care how you bring him here, but he must be here. Is that clear? Yes, Jack, I got it. He will be here. That's great. I'm waiting. The evening was coming to an end, and the kids decided to put on a fireworks show for me. It had to be something big. I retired to my office for a while. Simon ran to me. Jack, he'll be here. The helicopter will land in 5 minutes. I said that you personally want to congratulate him on his success. This Drake will never miss Jack Brimstone himself publicly congratulating him. This will be a new victory for him. Great, Simon, thanks. I'm waiting for him. Not long before my event, I scheduled a meeting with the entire management team of my company that evening. I had to formally transfer the rights of the company to Kevin. Hello everyone, can you hear me well? I called on the speakerphone to the office, where everyone had already gathered. Yes, Jack, everyone is here, only Kevin is not there yet. And when will you? I'll be a little later. But now there will be a conversation with Kevin, which you will all hear. And then, draw your own conclusions. Soon Kevin came into my office. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Jack. I'm sorry I didn't come to congratulate you on your anniversary. But you didn't invite me, so I didn't know how it would be better. And then Simon called and surprised me. Are you really waiting for me? Of course, Kevin, of course. Just meet my friend Thomas first. Thomas came out of a dark corner. Hello, Kevin. Finally, we get to know each other. Thomas said, Jack, who is this? Kevin asked worriedly. This is a tax inspector who has been following our company for a long time. He knows about your deal with Global Century. That's a huge amount of money that you weren't going to pay taxes on. Is that so? No, Jack. What does it mean? You joking? No, Kevin, I'm not kidding. I am well aware of your illegal activities. And now I'm using it. I've already given Thomas everything he needs. After all, you started to make this deal. But I have a deal with Thomas, or I will destroy you along with the entire company. Either you give up your position in the company and disappear forever. Jack, you're bluffing. Yes, you have nothing. I skillfully manipulated you, and I'm not ashamed of it. Do you want to merge the company? Yes, Jack, I will sell this company, and the entire management team will be left without money. Their days in this company are numbered. I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. You know, I don't like repeating myself. And you also know that I'd rather burn everything than let you ruin my life's work. Think, Kevin, I will gladly put you behind bars. And to be honest, I don't even care. Either I'll get paid by Jack and secure a comfortable retirement, or I'll put you arrogant bastard behind bars and get a promotion. You have no idea what will happen to you in prison. Trust me, you don't want this. So decide now. The choice is yours. Thomas said menacingly. I noticed how Kevin got nervous. He swallowed nervously, sweat on his forehead, his eyes shifting. Okay, yours took. I don't need this post tomorrow. I will make a statement that I am leaving. Only I need guarantees. Don't worry, if I return to my seat, I won't have to ruin my own company. I said, Kevin, you don't need to come in tomorrow. We're already accepting your resignation. Go to hell, Jack. We'll see you at the office tomorrow. There was a voice from the phone. Kevin's eyes widened. He was shocked that all this time, the entire board of directors was listening to him attentively. Now he had nowhere to go. Oh yeah, Kevin, wait another minute. This is for you, you motherfucker, for fucking my wife. I said, grabbed Kevin and threw him through the window of the house. It was on the 3rd floor, and it was high, but there was a swimming pool below so the bastard would stay alive. Kevin screamed like a girl as he flew out the window. Caroline burst into the room. Jack, what's going on? Beloved, look there, please. I pointed to the street. At that moment, the fireworks began. These were quite powerful rockets that lifted Caroline's entire wardrobe into the air and tore it apart in the air. Only burnt remains fell to the ground. This is for you, you lying bitch. Because you lied to me and fucked with this idiot. Get out, and don't come back, because now your things are not in this house. I said and kicked Caroline in the ass. She flew after Kevin. It was a wonderful evening. I got my company back and punished my offenders. Caroline and Kevin still had to justify themselves before the court. I handed in court all the materials where they set me up. So they had enough problems now. I beat Kevin. Thomas was the actor I hired and he did a great job. I just lied to Kevin. I really didn't have anything on him. He just fell for my compelling story. My life has continued. I left Caroline without a penny. Many new contracts and new victories were waiting for my company. And I threw out all the rotten garbage from my life. Dear listeners, your support is very important to us. If you like our story, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's very motivating for us. We need your feedback to improve our content.